if you ever wanted to know why Thor's Love and Thunder failed even further, look no further than the director himself. Waititi asked Thor for haters to read the comics despite accepting he failed to do Chris Hemsworth justice. See, this is the problem. And this is why source material does matter in movies like this because yes, I get it's very hard to do comic book adaptations because you need the right certain people and everything. This guy clearly failed to do all of that. Um Waititi, I'm having a hard time saying his last name. Um has made a name for himself in the world of filmmaking by expertly infusing humor and heartfelt moments into his works, including films as What We Do in the Shadows, Hunt for Wilder People, and Thor Ragnarok. Everything else and significant contributions to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Thor Love and Thunder faced the daunting task of bringing the Mighty Thor storyline to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and some felt that the sequel didn't live up to expectations. Yeah, attacking your fans and everything, saying, "Oh, this movie isn't for you guys," blah 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 blah. We're gonna push this and that when it shouldn't have been there to begin with. This is why Spider-Man, Daredevil, and a few others went did so much better because they stuck to the source material and it became good. It's okay to stick with the source material and make it good, but doing a few extra things here and there within that story is completely fine as well. However, this is not the case, as this idiot fails to understand. Because, and even Chris Hemsworth, when your lead actor tells you to your face that your film is trash, you have a problem. Anyway, in a companion book for the film, director Taika W respond to his critics by suggesting they should read the comics. That's your job. You're supposed to know what you're doing with a project as big as Marvel. That's what Duncan Clark did with his role for Kingpin. He read the Daredevil comics. He read every comic pertaining to Kingpin and Sammy Raimi of Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. He did the same thing. It felt like a comic book. He had the perfect J. Jonah Jameson, the perfect Aunt May, the perfect Mary Jane, the perfect Peter Parker, all in one. All in one. Now three, I mean, yeah, there was certain things here and there, but it still felt like a comic book movie, and that's how it's supposed to be done. That's why Captain America succeeded, Iron Man succeeded, Thor by himself succeeded. Taka W hits back at haters. Explain that as Continuo grapples with a creative challenge. He aims to infuse his films and entertainment with value and ample humor, intended to playfully satirize both the concept of space Vikings and the quirks of humanity as we navigate our existence on Earth. That the space Vikings, I don't know why that was even a thing, but the comic run is very serious, and Jane's story is especially tense, and so we try to find humor around that stuff, as well as making an emotional story was always going to be difficult. As we struggled with that, we wrestled with it through the edit right up until we finished the film. Taika W discussed the creative process, mentioning the inclusion of both humorous and poignant scenes related to cancer. I beg your pardon. I I can't even. No, I can't even. I can't even finish that sentence. As serious as cancer is, it should be taken seriously. To make humor out of it, unless if it's done in a way where it is heartfelt, then it's one. But I just don't know. Anyway, He noted that different audience segments had varying reactions, with some embracing the humor while others preferred the strict adherence to the source material. Thank you. I'm with the other crowd. Adherence to the source material. You're supposed to adhere to it. He emphasized the need for adaptation in filmmaking to suit the medium's distinct requirements. Despite the vocal opinions expressed by fans on social media, Thor Love and Thunder undeniably achieved significant box office success within the MCU. Therefore, it wouldn't be surprising if Taika W is entrusted with Thor's future again. This is the same dude who wants to do Akira. Look that up. Well, he's supposedly considered for it, but I don't trust him. Although the adaptation of the Mighty Thor was a point of contention, fans can only anticipate that Watiti's next project with the character will do justice to their expectations. Will Taika W's do justice to the character with Thor 5? The Thor 5. Taika elaborated on the character's future trajectory, stressing the importance of an evolution that corresponds with the character's growth. This entails the incorporation of fresh elements that test and contribute to his development in an entertaining and captivating fashion. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. All while maintaining hurdles that mirror his ongoing quest for triumph. What is left to do to him? It's got to be something that feels like it's carrying on with the evolution of the character, but still in a very fun way, and still giving him things to come up against that feel like they're building on the obstacles that he has to overcome. I don't think we can have a villain that's weaker than Hela. You can find characters that are stronger than her. Eh, Wat- Watiti aims to shine a spotlight on the evolution of Chris Hemsworth's character, a topic of extensive discussion following Love and Thunder. In the fourth installment, Taika W notably reshaped Thor in a more comedic persona. Jesus Christ. I can't I just don't get it. I just don't get it with these people. It's like you're telling us to read the comics when in fact it's your job as a director or as an actor or an actress to read about the character through the source material that is there. This is why the Star Wars, the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy succeeded because they had the source material right there ready to go with references to the originals. And Spider-Man also had the same thing. You can make the argument with Venom though. Venom was really good. In my honest opinion though, trashing your fans and telling them to go read comics, that's just further destroying the trust with the fans and why we hate you guys. Because I know for a fact that someone else can do a better job. Chris Hemsworth is right. That film was trash. Still is. Comment below your thoughts, and I will see you all again soon. This is Anime Night 92. Bye, guys.